pledges and affirmations can be powerful things. In this episode, we take one of our favorite pledges and make it especially relevant in the Etsy and e-commerce space. Stick around. What is up? Welcome to the Jam. I am Gordon from Marmalade.
I'm Richie from Marmalade, and today we are talking about the Marmalade version of the Sweat Pledge, which stands for Skill and Work Ethic Aren't Taboo. Totally borrowed this idea from Mike Rowe of Mike Rowe Works from Dirty Jobs, and I think it's Facebook that produces it, but return the favor. Mike's cool dude, a lot of people love him, thought this was a cool idea, and it's kind of like things you stand for, things that you think are important with work, which of course bleed into your life.
We've got, 10 things on the pledge, which we've kind of twisted and turned into a format that makes more sense for Etsy sellers in particular and Marmalade users instead of kind of just the general public. But we'll take you guys through each of these 10. So the first one we've got is, I am grateful for the ability to sell in an online marketplace. This wasn't an option 15 years ago. I would have needed a paper catalog to do this.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, 15 years ago, back before the e-commerce boom, before Etsy even, I mean, your barrier to entry, if you wanted to sell stuff, think about how popular like Sky Mall magazine was, Sharper Image Catalog, these different things. And even that was like tech gadgety things. Other things, like if you wanted to sell hobby related stuff, DIY stuff, you're basically putting out ads in the back of a magazine. And, you know, that it's going to cost more than creating an Etsy shop and publishing some listings, which cost like 15 cents or a quarter or something like that. And so many people are able to search and find it. You don't have to go to Borders or whatever and be cruising through the back of magazines. So it's pretty cool. We live in a really good time to be alive for that kind of opportunity.
You just made me super nostalgic for the Sky Mall magazines. It makes me think of like sitting on an airplane, nothing else to look at, no devices at that time, right? And so you pull out the magazine and it's like the wall-sized crossword puzzle and you're like, that would be kind of cool.
I need that.
That would take some time to finish.
It's kind of a perfect place to sell people stuff too, because, well, I guess if they can pull the trigger on it, because you're super bored on a plane and everything in comparison is going to look better than that.
Right? All right, number 2 in the Sweat Pledge, my passion drives my business, but that doesn't mean every part of business is enjoyable. There are some things I have to do to be successful, and those things often aren't fun, but they're worth it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be very, very rare that you're going to enjoy every aspect of your business or job or anything else for that matter. You might like doing yard work, but it doesn't mean you enjoy every part of it. You know, maybe you enjoy gardening, but you don't enjoy cutting the grass or pulling weeds, stuff like that. And in business, those things might be, well, I love making and selling my product. I love marketing it, but I really don't like the accounting part of it. Like that part's not fun. That part might suck your soul. And that's okay. It's one of those things that for you to be successful in your business, you're just going to have to bring that passion you have for the business overall and hammer through those things that you don't love.
Number 3, success is my responsibility. There are many resources I can use to help me. It's how I put those resources to work that actually determines my success.
Absolutely. Accountability for yourself and your success. It's not about the things that happen to you. It's what you do about it and how you respond. Because of course, you know, things happen. There are ups and downs, but we have to take the mentality that it's us that are ultimately responsible for how things turn out. For example, Marmalade, right? It's a set of tools, but it's not going to do the work for you. You still need to do something with them. No different than, you know, you buy some paintbrushes and some paint. It's not going to go on the canvas itself. You're ultimately responsible for how that goes on there.
Number 4, I use my time wisely. There are an infinite number of ways to become distracted. Creating product, telling shoppers about my product, fulfilling my product is at the core of my business. My daily activities either directly relate to that or it's playtime, not work time.
Yeah, this goes right back into kind of having that passion for your business. I mean, there's a lot of things that we want to do. Like right now we're recording videos. There are 1,000 other things. If we open our email, if we open up social media, like all these things are going to go for our attention. It could be as simple as like, hey, we're going to open up the Facebook group and see what's going on there. But you see notifications from your neighborhood, from your mom, from your friends, like all this stuff, very easily distracted. But you know what? If we can just knock these things out, stay focused, get your work done, well, then all of a sudden you've got all this time to do those things.
Number 5, I believe education is critical to my success. There is a big difference between knowing everything and knowing what I need to know for the task at hand. I could spend all day in forums and or Facebook groups, but I won't. I won't because my time is valuable and I will learn what I need to learn to do the job in front of me.
Yeah, so that's a big trap that I have fallen into, and I know that a lot of other people fall into also. And it is always needing to know that one more thing. I'll read that one more article, watch that one more video, read that one more book, and then I'll be ready. But even when you do that, the problem is, as soon as you open up that thing you want to do, you're going to run into something that wasn't talked about in that book or that article, and you're going to have to go problem solve it anyway. So learn as you go, try it out. There is no substitute for just working at it and learning as you go. And that's how those people write the books in general. That's why we make these videos, because we've learned these things along the way. We didn't read it in a book and then re-summarize it in this.
Number 6, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. I don't skimp on quality in my business. I buy the best tools for the job and get work done.
Absolutely. Quality in, quality out. Think about the Papa John's slogan, right? Better ingredients, better pizza. They've got like 5 ingredients on there. It's like water, flour, yeast, cheese, and sauce. And then other toppings, of course. But just for pizza, right? So, but quality in, quality out. Buy the best stuff, you're going to have the best results. Go over to Home Depot and look at the brushes, and they rate them from like, okay, this is good for one job. This one's better. This one's best. One of those things you're going to take care of. And the other things, I mean, you're just going to have a better time with better tools. So do it right. And especially when you're delivering things to customers. I mean, we don't ship shoddy stuff because that's not what we stand for, obviously, because it's number 6. But people remember that. Right? I mean, you want quality. You want quality. You deserve quality as a customer. And as a producer, reciprocate that.
Number 7, I don't whine and complain. There is simply no time for that, and it gets me nowhere. I have a business to build.
So stick with it. Don't whine and complain. It just, what you focus on expands. If you find something to complain about, something negative, it's going to just get bigger. And especially if you find more people. Maybe you experience that in a workplace or whatnot. I know that I have. As soon as you start to find something to complain about, other people that have something to complain about kind of gravitate. Next thing you know, all you're doing is complaining. It kind of ruins the whole experience. To flip that around, instead of whining and complaining, look for the best in things. Be that glass half full person, and don't focus on the thing that's not going well. Focus on the thing that is.
Number 8, my choices dictate my direction. I strive to make good choices to move in a good direction. I believe if I do the right thing, even when others don't, I will be better off.
Absolutely. So don't look for shortcuts. And that can be really hard because you want to, it's natural to want to compare yourself to others, but you're on your own journey here. So just remember that your goal is to be a better version of yourself every day, a better version of your shop, of your product. And eventually, if you keep doing that, your competition will be left behind naturally because you just keep improving. But if you keep looking at what they're doing and then, maybe like, oh man, look at that. They're taking the shortcut. I have it so much harder because I'm not taking the shortcut. Maybe I should. No, just keep making good choices, move in a good direction, and you will be better off.
Number 9, hustle is great. Working smarter and hustling is even better.
Absolutely. I mean, hustle's great. I've been torn about hustle over the years because not about hard work, but like about what it means, right? Because a lot of times it's promoted to like, hey, let's work 20-hour days or something like that, right? But it wears you down. And I think that kind of goes counter to what we just talked about, because if you wear yourself down, you're not putting your best foot forward. You're not doing your best quality. If I'm running on a couple hours of sleep, I am not going to be very clear about things. I'm not going to do good videos. I'm not going to write clear. I'm not going to probably be very happy. I'm probably going to be kind of grouchy. So hustle's great. Bring that hustle to the thing you're doing. Focus, work hard at it, but work smart. Don't break your back doing it. If you want to go, do some gardening or whatever, use a shovel. Don't necessarily just dig in with your fingernails.
Yeah, that can kind of tie back into what we were talking about before too, where if you're not focusing on the right things, you can still be hustling quite a bit, but you're not going to be making as much progress and forward momentum as you want to with your shop. So that's why, it pays to spend some time thinking about things and making sure you're being smart about how you're hustling and not just 24/7 hustling.
Absolutely. I mean, a little plug for Marmalade, right? You want to do SEO well? I mean, there are manual ways that you could go collect a bunch of numbers. You can't get all the stuff that we provide in Marmalade, obviously. There is stuff you could do to go do market research on your own, like pricing wise and stuff like that. But Marmalade makes it way faster and does all that work for you, as opposed to like, okay, this listing's like mine, write it in a spreadsheet. That one's $24.99. Find another one, and then do a bunch of math on it. That's hustling. That's working hard. That's not working smart.
Number 10, we all have the same 24 hours in the day. I am going to make the most out of each one of those. And yes, sleep and self-care counts.
Absolutely. That's one of the common things. It's like, man, how does that person do so much? How, this person, that person, and we get back to kind of comparing. But the 24 hours in a day is one of those great equalizers. We all have that. And it's a matter of how you're going to use that time. So work hard, work smart, and deal with those 24 hours in a day. But make sure you get that sleep. Make sure you take care of yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to be at your best. And that means exercise, eating right, stuff like that.
Yeah, and relaxation time too, right? Take time for yourself to clear your mind, meditate, practice mindfulness, all kinds of ways to take care of yourself.
Yeah, you definitely need to create space. And I know it's a weird thought to have, to create space when you feel like there's so much to do. And that happens to me all the time. My to-do list just gets massive. I got a ton of projects I want to do. I don't see any way forward. And the thing I want to do most is just put my head down and cram through them. But the thing I need most is actually to create a little bit of space and, get my mind right. And then it's amazing how much clarity there is. It's almost like when you're just trying to power through things, your mind is like traffic jammed. And then once you create a little bit of space, your mind is still working on those things in the background. Like your subconscious is cranking through them. And then solutions just come to you while you're like cooking eggs. And it's weird, but it's how it works.
Yeah, people always say my best ideas come when I'm in the shower. And there's truth to that. There's a reason why people say that. It's because of that separation and that time away from the task that's in front of your face all the time.
Absolutely. And I mean, I certainly hope you're not in the shower, like with your phone, scrolling through Facebook and Instagram and stuff. And I don't think it's a coincidence that that's why shower thoughts are a thing. You actually have space to think. There is nothing else for you to do than like wash your hair. So there you go.
So enjoy it. Enjoy washing your hair.
Darn right.
So there you guys go. There are our version of Micro's sweat pledge. We hope you enjoyed it. We really liked Mike's version. Kind of tried to take it and make it something that was even more relevant to people in the Etsy and handmade space selling things online. We're going to have a link in the description below to a PDF version of this. So if you wanted to come back and either watch this again to kind of remind yourself of the pledge, or if you wanted to print that out and keep that with you, we're going to try to give you a convenient way to do that. We will see you guys next time on The Jam.